Could the Democratic Party get one more member? Making the switch seems to be on the mind of Republican Alaska Senator Lisa Murkowski, according to an exclusive Semaphore article. Murkowski also spoke about the change during an appearance on GD Politics with Galen Druk. Let's watch.
You have a greater likelihood of being elected if you are not viewed as just the holy partisan, but you're liked by you're supported by a group over here. Plus, there's a lot of folks that really like you as your number two. There is some openness to exploring something different than the status quo.
Murkowski is considered one of the more moderate Republicans in the Senate. She says she sees just as many major problems with the Democratic Party as the Republican Party. That's not a shocker. Social media users are split on her comments. Conservative political commentator Rogan O'Handley, better known as DC Drano, says Lisa Murkowski is a Democrat. Worst thing you could say.
Democrat. Certainly is if you're DC Drano. But anyway, Democrat and podcast host Tara Dublin writes, "Come through, Lisa Murkowski. Democrats welcome everyone, especially those who understand the importance of putting country ahead of party and that supporting a dictator over our democracy is bad."
I mean, the thing with Lisa Murkowski, like Susan Collins, yes, very, very moderate, independent-minded Republican. With Susan Collins in Maine, that's the best the Republican Party is ever going to do, so why would they want to chase her from the party? I think, well, Alaska is a more conservative state than Maine, so maybe they think they could do better. Of course, they tried to do better. What was his name? Joe Miller?
Joe Miller.
And then she ran a write-in campaign and won that, which is that's a spike in the football thing to do. That is an amazing achievement that doesn't happen a lot. So you come for the king, you best not miss. I don't think Republicans, I don't think anyone actually serious, DC Drano's not a serious person, wants to chase her from the party despite her, occasional independence. I appreciate that she's independent. I like independent-minded people. She's often independent in a way that, Thomas Massey is independent in a way that I like and agree with. Rand Paul is. Lisa Murkowski isn't really independent-minded in like a weird libertarian direction. She's independent-minded in I am kind of personally offended by Trump's behavior sort of way, which is fine. It just doesn't get you anywhere, but,
Yeah, she's not a particularly heterodox figure. She's just a moderate Republican.
Yeah.
And that's fine. And I think there's a certainly, obviously that's a completely valid ideological affiliation to hold. The thing about her becoming a Democrat is twofold. One is she would certainly not be re-elected in Alaska as a Democrat because it's tilted so Republican. But then the second thing is I don't really think she believes in democratic things for the most part. I mean, she's, I guess, fairly pro-choice on the abortion question. But, she's a sort of old school, keep taxes low, encourage personal enterprise and personal responsibility.
Those are the things I do like about her.
Yeah, no, and they're like, there's just the standard kind of ideological divisions in a way. I think she seems an honourable person. I think she seems a fairly temperate person at a time when loud and angry voices are proliferating, and I think that's nice. But I would be surprised to see her become a Democrat.
I saw her on the street once.
Did you?
I knew it was her because she just has a very striking presence.
Ah, excellent. Was she charismatic as she wandered down the street?
She was.
One of the only few people I have seen there, I saw Doug Emhoff fairly recently in a coffee shop, but I won't reveal where it is in case people have bad intent, but he was sipping his coffee. Yeah, Not the first gentleman after all.
I've seen a large number of them on I used to live right on Capitol Hill, and now I live in a neighborhood that is not explicitly Capitol Hill, but is nearby. So I used to see a lot of Amy Klobuchar, and I saw Bernie Sanders running down the street once. I believe I saw Mitt Romney.
Klobuchar wasn't eating her salad with a comb at the time, I hope.
I won't give more details about where that was because I think she still lives in the area. But
good.
I think I know what her lunch order is.
Well, that's a very intimate level of knowledge of the senator from Minnesota.
Well, that does it for us today. Oh, no, it doesn't. We're a little early, aren't we?
We are.
We're looking at our
like my suit?
We need another minute of commentary. Yes, your suit is one of my favorites, Niall. It reminds me of the movie The Wedding Singer. Have you seen that movie?
I have not, actually. That sounds suspiciously like a double-edged compliment. But I like to wear this every so often just to entertain our viewing public and our colleagues in the newsroom.
We have an announcement for tomorrow. We will be interviewing Representative Marjorie Taylor Greene. I am so delighted we'll get to talk to her about what's going on in the MAGA faction with Iran, her having spoken up like Thomas Massey about some of the constitutional questions and about whether we want to get involved in conflict there. So I'm really delighted for that. And then tomorrow will be my last day on the clock for a while because I'm going on vacation next week.
Soave breaks. Soave vacations.
I take like one vacation a year and something always goes wrong, but I hope that won't be the case this time. I will be enjoying the island of Sicily in the Mediterranean.
Beautiful. Well, I will be back with you tomorrow and look forward to that for sure.
Indeed. That does it for us today on Rising Live. Look out for more exclusive YouTube content coming your way today. And be sure to like, share, and subscribe to The Hill's YouTube channel so you never miss any content. And, of course, for those of you who like to listen while on the go, we are now available anywhere you can listen to podcasts, and we can't wait to see you back here tomorrow for more discussion, debate, and more colorful suits from Niall. See you then.